Hey YouTube, what's up? There's a blooded glass in front of the camera. I really can't tell what I'm looking at or what you're looking at, so we're just gonna wing it. We're using a very bright LED on this camera. It's kind of getting chilly out here. I was gonna put my thermal shirt on, then this coat is plenty warm. But today we have a review of McDonald's sweet tea. So let's just get right into this. So here's the sweet tea. I didn't fill the glass all the way because I didn't have a whole cup. I didn't have to fill one of these little whiskey glasses. So as you can tell, smells kind of like a leafy black tea. It smells like cheap Lipton, actually, if you want to get exact. It smells like cheap Lipton tea and cheap sugar because, McDonald's is fast food and junk. The taste is actually very, very sweet. But it's an interesting taste because I've been trying to put my finger on the amount of sugar for like 2.5 years, 3 years before I actually pinned it down. It's half tea, so it's tea and then like instant. Like you take you take a pitcher and you fill it up with like 10 bags. That's how many are in like a pitcher worth, which is equivalent, or when the containers. So they put it they brew it and then they add maybe like 5 teaspoons worth of sugar, 3 to 5 teaspoons worth of sugar in the batch, depending on who makes it. And then I think I was in like a weird part of Arizona, like the eastern part, like way up on the corner. And they had like diet sweet tea, and then they had a different type of flavor. They had a flavored one, so they really don't have that here in California. So kind of indulging in this. Whoops, the light turned off. I have the light here and the light over there. Give me 1 second while I get my little handkerchief out. Yeah, I use handkerchiefs, don't judge me. I know it's gross. What the hell? Oh, the pocket came out of the pocket. So, I actually have to wash my handkerchiefs because I used a few of them. And then I dirty them and I clean them. Anyway, so this is not like normal store-bought sweet tea like you get in the cans like Arizona. It is actually quite refreshing because the tea is not bitter. It's very smooth. It's kind of sweet, but not terribly sweet. And the reason why... Cricket. Hold on. Oh, is the person over here? Yes, it's getting darker and darker out here as that time goes on. Anyways, as I was saying, the reason why it's not like bitter like most store-bought sweet teas or anybody else who tries to make this is because they add a pinch of baking powder. They add maybe a little bit more, so it does have a little bit of a baking powder taste, but this is actually quite refreshing. This isn't the worst, but it is pretty damn good compared to the rest of the people out there who try to make sweet tea. So why am I doing this? It's like, why McDonald's sweet tea? It's just sweet tea. Well, you may have never actually had McDonald's sweet tea. You may have seen it. You may be a little like, this is my first time eating at McDonald's, and So, yeah, so you may have never actually heard of McDonald's sweet tea. Or maybe you have and you just never tried it. You always drink their coffee or whatever. I've done their coffee reviews too, and their coffee there is pretty good. I don't drink, but maybe cheap coffee, so that's the highest on my list for go-to. Because you have a McDonald's every couple blocks or so. You know, it's just like, yeah, there's a McDonald's everywhere, pretty much. So, it does actually have a little bit of a drying texture. So you may be like, I've actually never had some McDonald's sweet tea. Well, I recommend you try it and see if you like it. Some people actually don't like their sweet tea. So if you don't like sweet tea, some people don't like sweet tea is what I mean. So I mean, like, yeah, just check it out, try it, you know, go for it. It's not too sweet, but it's not lacking sweet. Sometimes they'll, when you go through the drive-thru there, though, they will forget your sugar, and I'm calling you out on this, McDonald's. Please add your sugar to your sweet tea when I go through the drive-thru. Yeah, I wipe my nose on handkerchiefs. I wash these. I haven't actually used these yet, so I said, let's do it. Yeah, so, I guess if you enjoyed this, thank you. Comment, like, subscribe. Do all that. Have a good day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Thumbs up.